G'day, Bruce French from Systems Strategy. Do you want to know how to get the most leverage for your time while improving your business's systems? I've got a tool here that I've been using for years. It's called the Issues Register, and I'll walk you through it in a minute, but it steps out the process for you to resolve problems within your business so that they won't ever happen again. And then it'll give you the opportunity to focus your time and effort on what you need to be focusing on, because your business is going to run itself. Now, issues, when they occur in your business, they are opportunities, I suppose, if you want to look at them like that, for you to be able to tweak the process and make it better so that your business will run without that thing ever happening again. But the important thing is that when an issue occurs, you mark it down or record it, and you assign a time to resolve it, and then allocate a solution, a systematic or systemic solution to it so that it doesn't reoccur. We want to try and avoid blame in there, such as that idiot over there didn't pack it properly and caused a massive problem. We need to be looking at it and thinking, our system has let us down. I know lots of companies out there, lots of businesses out there are going to be thinking, well, I've got a company full of idiots. Well, that's okay, because if you've got good systems and robust systems that can handle and that are designed for idiots, it doesn't matter who is running it. It's going to run smoothly every time, and you're going to get the same consistent high quality results that you want every time. Do the thinking up front once, resolve the problem, and then don't deal with it again. Okay, let's move across to the issues register itself that I've put together. Now, it's an Excel spreadsheet, but and you can use whatever format that you want. But the important part is that in here we've got a system for recording issues that occur. So we've just got a number over here, we've got a date, when it's occurred, this allows us to track it, and then we've gone and written down that issue that has occurred. In this case, errors are occurring randomly, and when people are putting together orders, and it's resulting in incorrect orders being sent out. Okay, so the immediate action that the individual has written down is that they corrected the action as they were found. Now, you'll notice across the top there, it's blue. So the blue part indicates that the individuals themselves will fill that process in as they occur throughout the week. And then there's once a week, you'll have a meeting, be it some time allocated within a meeting, or probably in the initial phases while you're starting to get this thing going and your issues register is chock-a-block full, you probably need to assign an actual time, an actual meeting itself to go over these sorts of things. So the blue is to be filled in by the individual. The sort of the orange coloured stuff on the right hand side is where it's going to be filled in as the group within the meeting. Now we've got a risk rating that's assigned over here, and we'll move across and show you how you go about that risk rating process. I do have another video that I've put together that shows how to operate and manage the risk matrix, but if we do it quickly here, you'll see, actually we'll make that a little bit bigger, and okay, so you'll see here we've got our consequence occurring down this side and the likelihood of that event occurring there. We'll say it's a quality issue that's occurring, and we'll go through, so the defects have been occurring, or they've been making errors in the orders, and they've left the organisation and it's had a minor impact on the customer. Okay, so everyone can sort of agree, yes, we've gone here, which we've got a consequence rating of 3, and it's occurring randomly. It's not 1 in 2, but it's happening relatively frequently. So let's say we've got a likelihood of occurring of 2, which gives us a number here of 6. So if we move back across to our issues register, okay, we've got a 9 in there, we'll make that a 6. So now everyone's agreed to the risk rating. It allows us in the future to go through and prioritise when you start getting a larger list there. and I'll skip across here now so we can see the rest of the columns. We've got a preventative action in there, which involves the development and the implementation of a checklist. So once we go ahead and establish this checklist, we are going to assume that it's going to reduce the number of errors that are occurring in our in putting together our orders. So we've assigned a responsibility. Now I'll talk quickly on the responsibility. The responsibility isn't necessarily the person who has to go away and organise for the or has to go away and do the checklist or prepare whatever is required, but this is the person that is going to be held accountable. And they may have to go back to their team and say, Harry, can I get you to put that together for me, please? And but at the end of the next week when we meet, Joe is going to come back and report on that to say, okay, we have finished it. There was a due date allocated and they closed it out on the allocated time. Then there's an opportunity to put a few comments in there, and for the sake of identifying which areas are going through and improving more frequently, or for the use of extra information there, we can look at the discipline, be it the operations, or it might be the finance, it could be the sales, it could be customer relations, it could be whichever. So we're looking at the business discipline in there. So that's very quickly the issues register. And there is more information on the website for you to go and have a look at that. But the important aspect of this is that anyone can raise an issue, and that is probably the most important thing with this process. Is that it's no good having a process where only the boss can bring up issues when they see it. You want every individual in your organisation on a daily basis looking for issues and coming up with solutions. And this is actually the key to continuous improvement. Continuous improvement isn't a process of having a workshop once a week or once a month and improving a few things. It's everyone, every day, improving, and that is continuous improvement. So if you have any further questions with regards to issues management and the issues register, you can let me know on my website, www.systemsstrategy.com.au, or you can jump in the comments and let us know. But before you go, I want you to remember that issues are an opportunity for you to learn, and involving everyone in this process is paramount. Everyone or individuals love to be considered as an expert or being able to add value. That's probably a better way of putting it. Everyone loves to add value into a process, and this process gives the opportunity for anyone and everyone in your business to be able to add value, and you can easily provide that feedback to them so they can see and feel that they are giving that feedback, that are adding value, and that brings loyalty into your team. Once again, any questions, look me up, systemstrategy.com.au. Thank you.